All right, buckle your gear straps, for we're diving back into the subterranean world of New Bottle. The clanking of gears and the hiss of steam filled the cavernous underbelly of New Bottle. Cam Bigsby, his goggles perched on his brow, tinkered with a modified chronometer, its brass casing gleaming under the flickering gaslight. Almost got it, he muttered, his brow furrowed in concentration. Lucy, perched atop a stack of salvaged cogwheels, swung her legs, a mischievous grin playing on her lips. Almost got what, Cam? Another excuse to avoid Sprocket's leadership meeting? Sprocket, a boy with a perpetually serious expression and a tool belt overflowing with gadgets, marched over, his boots echoing on the metal floor. It's not an excuse, Lucy. It's a vital strategical planning session. We need to discuss the recent string of missing automatons. Rusty, clutching a small, chirping mechanical bird, hid behind Sprocket's legs. He whispered, his voice barely audible. The bird things. They said the automatons are scared. Cam paused, his eyes widening. Scared? Automatons don't feel fear. Well, these ones do, Lucy retorted, hopping down. And if Rusty says they're scared, I believe him. Remember, he can talk to anything, even the wind-up kind. The missing automatons were a serious issue. They were the city's workhorses, maintaining the intricate network of pipes and gears that kept New Bottle functioning. Without them, the underground city could grind to a halt. We need to find them, Cam declared, his voice resolute. And I think I know where to start. He held up a tattered piece of parchment, its edges frayed and gilded with faded ink. Remember that fragment of the ancestral map I found? It mentions a Clockwork Hollow, a place where the first automatons were forged. Clockwork Hollow? Sounds creepy, Lucy said, but her eyes sparkled with excitement. Sprocket, despite his initial skepticism, nodded. A logical starting point. Let's gather our gear. Their journey took them through winding tunnels and across rickety bridges, the air thick with the scent of coal and ozone. Rusty's mechanical bird, chirping and whirring, led the way, its sensors picking up faint metallic vibrations. They finally reached a massive, cavernous space, filled with the ghostly echoes of hammering and the faint whirring of forgotten machinery. Clockwork Hollow. The missing automatons were huddled in a corner, their metallic bodies trembling. They were surrounded by strange, shadowy figures, their forms flickering in the dim light. They're called Shadow Tinkers, Rusty whispered, his voice filled with fear. They're stealing their sparks! The Shadow Tinkers were a legendary group, rumored to steal the vital energy that powered automatons. They were believed to be remnants of a forgotten era, obsessed with reclaiming the technology they felt was stolen from them. Cam, realizing the danger, quickly devised a plan. Lucy, use your grappling hook to create a distraction. Sprocket, deploy the smoke bombs to disorient them. Rusty, try to calm the automatons. The plan worked, though barely. Lucy swung from the rafters, sending tools and scrap metal crashing down. Sprocket's smoke bombs filled the cavern with a thick, swirling haze. And Rusty, with his gentle voice and calming presence, managed to soothe the frightened automatons, their trembling subsiding. Cam, meanwhile, focused on the Shadow Tinkers. He noticed they were using a strange magnetic device to drain the automaton's energy. He realized the device was powered by a rare earth mineral, only found in the deepest part of the Undercity. This mineral is unstable, he shouted. Using his modified chronometer, he reversed the polarity of the device, causing it to overload. The Shadow Tinkers, startled and disoriented, retreated into the shadows, their forms flickering and fading. The automatons, their energy restored, whirred and clanked, their gratitude evident. Sprocket, despite his initial bluster, admitted, "That was quite effective, Cam." Lucy, wiping soot from her face, grinned. "You were amazing, Cam! You figured it out just in time!" Rusty, his mechanical bird perched on his shoulder, chirped happily. They're safe now. As they made their way back to their makeshift home, Cam realized that the real treasure wasn't the map or the lost technology. It was the bond they shared, their ability to work together, and their willingness to face danger for each other. He learned that understanding where he came from was important, but what truly mattered was the family he had found along the way. In New Bottle, even in the darkest of places, friendship and ingenuity could light the way.